Hey there. Could it be that the key to releasing your full potential is within your grasp and just waiting for you to reach out and take it? Perhaps you have everything you need to achieve your goals in life just the way you are, and that all that's needed is a different approach, a change in perspective to a viewpoint that allows you to see yourself and the world around you in a way that empowers you and allows you to fully utilise your natural talents. A few weeks ago, someone sent me a question. They wanted to know when it was that I learnt to establish a ongoing disciplined routine. They were talking about meditation, but the question could have been applied to martial arts or weightlifting. In order to be able to answer this, I needed to go back into my diaries and look at times before I was able to stick to something like that. And what I found was that in the lead up to my first establishing a routine which has never been broken, there were some subjects which I was contemplating which eventually led to a breakthrough, a perspective shift, a new way of looking at things. Now, I never connected it at the time, but after that I had a firm foundation to work from, and I could build on my disciplines and develop my skills without any inner conflict or ongoing sense of hardship. Having discovered this, I've taken a while to look at the different people that I respect and who have achieved great things in life. And I've become convinced that each and every one of us has a key to the kingdom, a specific way of looking at life that brings out our natural abilities. Now, because of the society we live in, I often think we lose this when we're younger. So we could imagine a young child who is a natural hero and views everything in life as an exciting quest, an achievement that needs to be undertaken with great vigour and passion. This approach isn't fully honed yet, so you can imagine that sometimes it could lead to conflict or trouble, and that adults around that child may discourage them from viewing things like that. So rather than taking the approach and perfecting it into a balanced and a functional way of being, it's eliminated. We could imagine the same could happen to someone who was naturally playful and approaching things as a game with a sense of inherent enjoyment, finding the inherent enjoyment in everything, could be encouraged to take things seriously and to stop messing around, rather than being taught how to play through life in a better way. For some people, they see life as a stage, they're natural performers, and we could imagine that teaching that person to spread good messages in their performances of life would be a very good way to help them find their key to the kingdom. Perhaps the artists could be helped to make every word, thought and action an artistic expression. If we look at different systems of self-development, you'll find that often they will promote a way of viewing the world which is deliberately empowering. This could be viewing everything as an opportunity for self-improvement, or perhaps seeing every action as an action of service and of good intentions. I believe that these approaches are most powerful for people who have returned to this approach. They've actually found a school that is in line with their own natural way of viewing the world. So, how do we find our own key to the kingdom if it's been lost in all the different values and approaches around us? If people perhaps have, with the greatest good intentions, try to impose their approach on us as a means to help us, and this has been counterproductive. Well, I believe that you might be able to find your key to the kingdom in hard times. Look at what you do when you're under a lot of pressure or when you're very tired and you need to keep on going. Do you turn things into a game? Do you think about the impression that you're going to make on others and the praise you might receive? Do you view it as a great task or a noble quest? Or you may be able to look at what you enjoy in fiction, what kind of books you read, what kind of daydreams you have, what stories appeal to you. Maybe you can think back to how you view things as a child before you were redirected. It's a very enjoyable thing to try out different ways of viewing things. But be careful not to tell those around you, so you can keep any form of motivation in yourself and utilise it. By trying different approaches, you may well be able to find the one that allows you to shine forth your talents with ease and to work in the world naturally in order to achieve your goals and bring the best outcomes for all. My name is Martin Faulks, and I hope that this insight is of great benefit to anyone who's looking to live their life to the fullest. Until next time, let's let every word, thought and action count.